Hey guys, Dr. Utash here. Last week of September. We certainly love and appreciate you guys. Just a reminder, everyone that's been referring people in, as they start, if your friends start, if your family starts, dinner's on me. That's our promotion for September. This is the last week to do it. So if you have a friend or a family member or a coworker that's kind of been on the ledge and you're thinking, man, they could really benefit from what we do here in the office, if you refer them in, one, the evaluation's on us, and number two, if they start, dinner's on me. For you. So that's our promotion for September. Also, this is a dental. This is what we place under your neck majority of the time after the adjustment. Again, we're trying to induce more of that normal curve in the back of the neck, so that way that brain can better communicate with the rest of your body. I know a lot more of us are doing the screen time, the texting, the hunching. This is kind of the reverse of that. So really using this, if you have one at home, our goal is to get up to 20 minutes. This is best done with a roll underneath your lower back as well. So that's gonna be above the hips. And it's called spinal molding. So laying on that roll above the crest of the hips, so across your back and then across your neck. And then just a reminder of the wobble exercises. And so don't be afraid to do these before or after your adjustment. So once you've signed in, and maybe there's 3 or 4 people ahead of you, this is a great time to get in those wobble exercises, kind of get that spine moving. What I don't wanna see is I go out there and people are like, this on their phones. You can imagine that this is not preparing your spine for an awesome adjustment, right? So the more that this thing is upright, even standing, but certainly in motion, that way when I do that assessment before every adjustment and I go to adjust you, it's gonna be easier, it's gonna have a smoother, better, stronger adjustment. And again, we heal between the adjustments, super important. So what I like to do at home is that wobble exercise, and so we should be doing that twice a day. But I do it like right before I go to bed. So I'm in my jammies, I got my teeth brushed, I sit at the edge of my bed. I know some people have those wobble cushions or a chair by the edge of their bed, but I just literally sit at the edge of my bed. I do my spinal exercises, kind of dust off those barnacles. Oh, and you might hear some crunching, and that's good. Get that spine moving, right? And then I lay on my rolls. And that way my spine's already kind of soft and warm and loose, and it's called spinal molding because we do that on our bed for 20 minutes and it just kind of like absorbs into those curves. So that's the idea. And then as a reminder, after the adjustment, if you find yourself bored and you're just doing nothing but sitting or standing on the vibe, step it up a notch, right? And so grab one of us, and whether it's doing some slow squats, maybe it's the bands that we have in the back that are all hanging up back there, maybe it's sitting here, maybe it's doing a plank. All of these, we're trying to help strengthen and stabilize the spine so you can hold the adjustment. And of course, you get better results the longer you can hold the adjustment. Can't wait to adjust you this week. Thank you for being a great patient.
Hey guys, Loxy here with Wellness Key Chiropractic. I have a couple tips for you this week. Talking about scheduling, I just want to make sure that everybody, after they're done with their appointment here, that you're checking out at the front with Shoshana, making sure your next appointment is confirmed. If you can schedule out a week or 2 in advance, that's a really great way to ensure that you're coming in at the time that you want, and also that you're coming in at a time when there's not a ton of other people waiting in the lobby. So if you feel like you've kind of not been getting the times you want, or there's too many people here when you're trying to get in for your adjustment, make sure you just let one of us know, and we're happy to kind of move your time around wherever works better for you. We just might need to do that a couple days out in advance. Another thing for this week, I want to talk about the sign-in process. So everybody should have those little key tags. If you lost your key tag or you haven't gotten one yet, just let me or Shoshana know. We can always make you another one. When you're coming up here to scan, you should just have to scan one time. Your tag should go horizontally so that the barcode is lined up right on that red line there. And then once you hear the beep, go ahead and just pull it back. It should tell you on the screen if you get the green box, that means you're all checked in. If it says anything like invalid tag or there's an error message or anything like that, make sure you let Shoshana or I know at the front desk. We just want to make sure that we're not having to restart the program a bunch and that everybody's getting checked into the queue when they should be. Okay, so then we'll head back to the adjusting area, and I'll show you back here. Make sure when you're coming back, your name is on the screen back here. Okay, so it should say your name at the top of the screen every time, and then It does have the option now that you can type in your phone number. If you forget your key tag, you can just select the left one and that will let you type in your phone number. If you have your key tag and you'd like to use that, you just tap the screen, select barcode key tag, and then you'll be scanning right over here on this side of the computer. And then once that screen changes, that means that your information is all pulled up and ready for Dr. Utash to give you the adjustment. Okay? And then last thing this week, after you're adjusted, you'll rip that paper off on the side that the roll is on, and we'll head over to the rehab area. Okay, shoes can go here on the rack. If you're not wearing socks, then you'll take the paper with you and place it onto the vibe. Standing on the vibe in that nice tall posture. Remember, we're using that neuromuscular re-education to teach those muscles where we want the spine to be stabilized after the adjustment. So it's super important to follow up every adjustment with coming over to the rehab area, standing on the vibe, and or doing some of the exercises that we've been giving you outside of just your nice tall posture. Again, if you aren't doing any other exercises and it's been a couple weeks of being here, make sure you're asking one of us how you can be kind of enhancing your rehab process here to help you get better even faster. Hope you guys all have a great week this week.
Hey guys, Miguel here from Wellness Key Chiropractic. So this week I want to talk about a couple different patient testimonies. But before I do that, I want to talk about subluxation. Do you know what subluxation means? Good. So remember, subluxation is just a super fancy term for choking of the nerves. So what happens is the vertebrae either misaligned and are fixated, and when that happens, it actually chokes off the nerve, causing a wide variety of issues with the body. So some of the things that can happen is that the nerve up here, C5, C6, the brachial plexus, they go down into the arms and the hands, and so that can cause numbness and tingling. So we see a lot of patients that have that, and here recently I had a patient who told me after a month of being here, she has noticed an improvement with that. It's a lot less. Not just that, but she works with her hands, and so now that she's working more, she has actually noticed that the numbness and tingling has decreased. Isn't that awesome? Not just that, I had another patient who mentioned that she had cycle issues when she first came in, and now they're more frequent and regular. Okay. Also, I had another patient that has stopped ibuprofen totally. Isn't that awesome? Just let your body do what it needs to do to take care of itself. Another thing, please refer your friends, your family, if there's anything that's going on, as I mentioned, with the numbness and tingling, or whether it be, cycle issues, we don't think about that a whole lot as well. But if you have anybody that comes to mind, please let us know. We would love to take care of them. And then also, if you have any specific questions for Dr. Utash, please email us, and then we'll get that to him, or we'll give you his personal email so he can take care of you. Have a good week. Go.
Hey guys, Shoshana from Wellness Key Chiropractic. This week I'm talking about all of our online presence. You may have noticed up at the front desk that we have some kind bars. These are our gift to you if you go and leave us a five-star Google review. We really appreciate the reviews, and a lot of people come in because they see our reviews, and they see that people just like you are having a lot of really good results in our office. If you have already left us a Google review, then the way that you can get a kind bar is go onto Facebook, find one of our recent posts we post on a daily basis, share and check in when you share that post, and then just let whoever's at the front desk know, and we'll hook you up with a kind bar, all right? And I don't know if you guys have been to our website lately, so it has a lot of really awesome resources. Our weekly video is right here on the front page. We also have all of our different virtual learning series. So you can click on there and scroll down, and it has all of those different series, and you can go into those specific series and they have all of the different videos. You can also go and check out our Facebook page. So when you go to the Facebook page and you share one of our posts, you hit share. And because I'm an admin, this is not working correctly. But you're gonna share it to the newsfeed, and then before you hit share, you'll just hit this little icon button, and then you'll just check in. And then when you post that, then you're checked in and you've shared one of our posts. That helps all the different Facebook algorithms so that more of our stuff pops up on other people's Facebook pages It's free of charge to you, and it really helps small businesses like us grow. I hope you guys have a great